250, and it's time to rock out with our forefathers. American-made, battle-ready style for true patriots. Whether you're marching in the parade, grilling in the backyard, or raising a toast to liberty, do it in the gear that screams freedom. Celebrate 250 years of USA in style. Wear your American pride loud. Trendjackers.etsy.com. Grab yours before the fireworks. America's turning.
Tony, welcome to go.
Hey, Joe, how are you?
I gotta pat you down though, pal.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Got anything on you? Anything I should know?
I got nothing.
Anything weird going on?
What?
Alright, you go in, Tony.
Good. Thanks, Joe. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Tom Kelly of The Tom Kelly Show. Yes, this is not the only time I've gotten on my knees in the back room of a comedy club.
The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio Show is also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. Give Two Eagles Auto Body a call and please ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. That's 516-328-2527.
Hey, how do you say there, people? It's Johnny Brennan, creator of the Jerky Boys, also of Fox TV's Family Guy fame. I just want to let you know you're listening to Tony on the Knock 'em Dead radio show. They're gonna keep knocking 'em dead, so keep listening, you wacky sons of bitch. Right there. Over and out there, sweet Charlie.
Long time no see, man. Hey, man, I miss you guys, man, that Knock 'em Dead Comedy Radio.
I just want to say thanks for making my millennium. Oh my gosh. Well, it's a love fest.
Yeah, you heard that story.
Yeah.
So I guess should I tell it again?
Oh yeah, if you want. I mean, yeah.
You know, you guys are into comedy. Does it really help when somebody gives the punchline?
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and we'll do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing merrily in the new old-fashioned way.
Okay, hi everybody. Hi everybody. It is Monday the 29th. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we appreciate it. And we ask that you share the link on all your socials to the show. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. And if you're watching on Facebook and you want to stay there, that's wonderful. But if you'd like to join us today in the conversations, hear your comments read, hear your name said, and just hang out with us, please switch over to YouTube because that is where we monitor the comments on YouTube. The Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show, we're coming at you live from the legendary Governor's Comedy Club, where you can celebrate New Year's right here in Levittown with Chris Roach and Olga Namer, or Sean Brown and friends, or you can shoot on out to McGuire's out in Bohemia and celebrate New Year's with Gino Bisconti. Bisconti! Bisconti! Sounds like Jerry Lewis. Bisconti! Bukaki. We're live at Governor's. Frank is here.
Good morning. Happy holidays, everybody.
That's right. So let me clarify.
Uh-oh.
It is, well, first off, is that, no, it's not really blocking you, but I'm taking it off.
Okay.
Anyway. First off, I need to remind you guys, today, we're back here today only. This is our last show of the year. We are not here tomorrow. We are not here Wednesday. We're not here New Year's Day. We will return on Friday. Me and Rosie and Peter Anthony will be in here on Friday. But I need to tell you guys this. Because, like last week, I told you guys many times, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then we're off Christmas Day and we're off the day after Christmas. Sure enough, I get a text on Friday morning at 11:04. You guys aren't on today? And take a guess. Take a guess who asked me that.
John.
Yeah.
Right.
I sign on. I'm the first one to sign on, and I watch all the shows. Well, then, that's fine that you're watching, but it would help to pay attention.
And now 5, 4, 3.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that call is coming. Unless he's just too busy saying hi to everybody. Yeah. Ann is there. John, everybody's just saying hi to each other. Fremder is there. Frank, I just spoke to Uncle Fester. He told me he can't find his jacket.
Again?
Yeah, well, Fremder does that. He repeats himself. Speaking of Fremder, let me see if I can find it. I didn't think I should have planned to show this to you guys. Mm-hmm. Fremder texted me over the weekend. He thinks he knows who Scott is. I don't think it's the right guy. Scott Orbany, Orbany. He's a comedian out of Florida. Fremder was saying that he thinks that's Scott, the mystery man that watches the show and comments all the time. I said it can't be because if this guy is based out of Florida, like it just seems whoever he is seems to know a lot about what goes on here at this club. So I don't think it's him. But anyway, that's what Fremder was saying. And that's it. Now we're all caught up. Thank you. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas. Hope everybody had a great Christmas, great holiday, great Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Hope it went well. And, so this is our last show of 2025. We are off tomorrow. We're off New Year's Eve. We're off New Year's Day. Me, Rosie, Peter, Anthony, and a comedian, Grace. Oh, Grace, forgive me. I forgot your last name. But we haven't even met yet. But she will be joining us on Friday as well. You have nothing to say. You have nothing to say.
Typical Walker fashion, breaking the old man's balls. You had to get it before the end of the year. The new year arrived. So that's okay. I'll give you that one.
What do you mean typical Walker?
Right.
Yeah, that's right. I'm right.
You're picking on me. It's okay. All right. You're closing out the new year with the show. The last thing to do to the old man is to get him, all right, before the new year. That's fine. Well, I appreciate that. I'll admit when I do screw up once in a while, but it's because I miss you so much. Okay, and you warm the cockles of my my heart. Okay, and it's very important.
Save your cockles for when Diane is here. She buys this line of crap.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just saying. I admit it. I screwed up. All right, I did not. I forgot. All right, I forgot that you weren't. You took a short sabbatical for the holidays. As the big pussy that you are, but that's okay.
I've earned my sabbatical, and look, right in the middle of the sabbatical, I come in today, and then I'm doing Peter's show right after this, and I'm doing Nick Graystone's show at 6:00 tonight, all right in the middle of my vacation.
What do you want, a medal?
Yes.
What do you want, a medal? Or
yes.
Just a pin it on. All right. All right. So, all right. What are you? Were you a hero?
No.
Okay. All right. So let me give you a little thought.
Oh.
Okay.
A little what?
A
little thought.
A little food for thought before I hang up.
All right.
All right. So this Chinese guy walks into a divorce court, and the judge asks him, "Why do you want a divorce?" And he says to the judge, "Judge, me no come, wife don't come, baby come. How come?" Have a good day.
Is he gone? He is gone. That joke was terrible. Terrible, I said. I got for Christmas a book of dad jokes. Of course, I forgot it.
Well, you got the one I brought.
You brought music jokes. Now, who gave this to you?
Mom.
Our mother did.
Yeah, she gave you that one too, right?
What?
Didn't she give you the dad joke one too?
Oh, you know what? Maybe she did.
Yeah, she gave us both of these.
What do you call an apple that plays the trumpet? A tutti frutti.
Oh, God.
Ugh. I don't even get that one, so I'm not even going to bother. But what did the robbers take from the music store?
Don't know.
The loot.
That's pretty good.
What do you get when you put a radio in the fridge?
Oh.
Cool music.
Oh, jeez.
Terrible. 'Cause 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 I'm reading this one and I'm putting this away. What's a pirate's favorite instrument?
Don't know.
The guitar.
I had an R in there somewhere.
What song do vampires hate?
Don't know.
You Are My Sunshine. Why weren't the police looking for the stolen trumpet?
Why?
Because the case was closed. All right, here's one that you musicians will probably like. What makes the pop music industry eco-friendly?
What?
They keep recycling the same 4 chords.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a good
I
one.
figured you musicians
Yeah,
would
that's
like
a good
that
one.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. Yeah, Rosie got me Rolling Stone trivia, rock trivia.
Nice.
It's a calendar. So on Friday, I'm going to start reading. I'll read one a day for each day.
Does it start in January? Is there anything before that?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know. No, it starts January 1st, but we're not back here after today. We're not back here until January 2nd.
Okay.
So I'll read January 1st.
There you go.
When Bruce Springsteen finally reassembled the E Street Band for his 1999 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame gig, which song did they play? What? Oh, I guess, like, what was the first song they played? I guess that's what they're asking.
Can only guess. I don't know.
Well, there's 4 choices.
Oh.
The Promised Land, Candy's Room, Rosalita, or Spirit in the Night.
None of those were the ones I thought of. I'm guessing Rosalita.
I'm going to guess The Promised Land. So I should have people ask me these questions. I was correct. It is Promised Land.
Okay.
But yeah, that's a weird question. Like, are they asking what song did he open with, or did he not play those other 3 songs in the tour? Like, I don't know what they even meant by that. I should have saved that question for Kaplan.
Yeah.
All right. How was your Christmas there, Frankie?
Not bad. So I saw you Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day was pretty quiet. Christmas Eve was hysterical, though, with the one conversation we had with Mom.
What conversation would that be?
Tammy was talking to Zach's girlfriend, and it came up that she was an only child. So Tammy said, "Yo, my son's an only child too." And then out of nowhere, Mom just looks and goes, "Oh yeah, so is Frank." And your response was the best. You got to tell that part.
I said, "Thank God."
Everybody get out of my house.
Everybody get out. That's it. See, John, that's where the sense of humor comes from. It comes from, see, because John's always getting mad. He's, everybody's got to respect their moms. Well, see what she said about me, John? You should go yell at her now.
5, 4, 3.
Yeah, right. Let's see what's happening here. Oh, that's right. I burped. Sorry. I got to get it out of the habit. Carol, good morning, Walker Brothers. Good morning, Knockers. Good morning, Carol. Yes, burping is hid. What? Is his, maybe that's supposed to be his love language? It is, actually. Fremder, the other day I went to a strip club for men with erectile dysfunction, but I left because the place was a flop. Oh, Fremder, I hope you're going to do better than that. Yeah, but yeah, so it was a nice, it's a good Christmas. Quiet, which is always a good thing.
Yep.
I've been asking, a lot of people have been walking in here the past week or so. What's going on? There's a mess. Favorite Christmas movies and songs?
Movies, Miracle 34th Street is definitely up there.
Which one?
The first one, the original.
Where Natalie Wood was the kid?
Natalie Wood, Edmund Gwynn was Santa. My favorite one.
Oh, really? That's your favorite Christmas movie? I did not know that.
Wonderful Life's up there.
Oh, yeah?
Those are the 2, really, the big ones.
Did you see us perform with It's a Wonderful Life? Did you see that back
No,
then?
I don't think so.
Lisa was Mary Bailey? You
I don't
didn't come
think
to
so.
see that?
I remember seeing you in Phantom of the Opera.
Ugh.
You were good in that one, though.
No, I hated it. I can't. I have video of it. I can't watch it.
Oh, really?
I can't. I thought I was terrible. I hated
That was
it.
the one before we were just reciting it, the lines, right? That wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a live radio play.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we did a lot of shows. We did Wonderful Life, the original Jekyll and Hyde, Arsenic and Old Lace, which I really enjoyed.
That's a good movie. That's Tammy's favorite movie.
That's Tammy's favorite movie?
Yeah.
Really?
Arsenic and Old Lace.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We did a version of that. Mike Kaplan actually was in it too. Lisa was not in that one. Lisa did The Miracle Worker.
Nice.
She did The Glass Menagerie, which I thought was her best. Yeah, that I think her favorite was The Miracle Worker because she played not
Helen Keller.
yeah, not the aide.
Okay, I don't remember her name, but yeah.
Annie Sullivan.
Yeah.
All right, favorite Christmas songs.
The Christmas song. Nat King Cole's
Chestnuts?
version. Yep.
Chipmunks roasting on an open fire?
Yeah. Nat King Cole's version. My favorite one. He has, I think, he's probably the best voice ever.
Nat King Cole?
Yeah.
He did have a great voice.
Yeah.
I heard that song the other day, and the song ended. I don't know if this was a special version or what, but all of a sudden when the song ends, all of a sudden you hear him. He almost like yells, "Merry Christmas, everybody!" I was like,
"Oh, really?
I never heard that before."
I never heard that either.
Yeah, it kind of like you did. It
Okay.
kind of scared me. Like Nat was in the house, but yeah, I never heard that before.
Okay, that's cool.
And they did the same thing with Bing. Was it Bing Crosby White Christmas? Or was it Frank Sinatra's Jingle Bells? It was one of those where, same thing, all of a sudden at the end you hear them, I think it was Sinatra actually. All of a sudden at the end you Merry Christmas, everybody. Or,
everybody.
I don't know what that was.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, I was like, where are these voices coming from? Like, yeah, I never heard these
That's weird.
versions. Yeah, it was weird.
There's a Nat King Cole thing where he talks before the song. There's one of the reissues of the album. They had him like saying, "Hi everybody, Merry Christmas," and this is my favorite Christmas song.
Oh,
and
really?
Introducing it, kind of thing.
We talked about it last week. Chipmunks Roasting on an Open Fire, written by Mel Torme and owned by Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney.
Yep.
So, and then he did it himself anyway.
He did?
Paul, yeah, he did it when in 2012 when he did the Standards album.
Yeah.
There's an outtake. Not an outtake, but
Like
there's
a-
a separate track of that.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I wonder if I have it. I don't even know if
I have it at home. If you don't do.
Wow.
What I would love to hear you do one of these days
Me?
is, yes, the Chipmunks Night
Oh.
Before Christmas.
So if you have that Chipmunks Christmas album, the original, right?
I think
The
so,
original? There's a version where, was it Dave Seville? Did he do all the voices?
No, there's
Just
three
Alvin?
guys. He just did Alvin. Yeah, I actually slowed down the Chipmunk song and have just their regular voices on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually have it here.
So yeah, Dave Seville, he was like the mastermind behind the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
So he was Dave, the one human voice, and then he also did Alvin, the chipmunk. But if you have that original Christmas album by the Chipmunks, there's a version of Night Before Christmas where it's the character Dave. It's the Chipmunks do like some brief like background vocals, but it's almost all Dave, and he's almost like rapping.
Yeah.
Through a version of Towards the Night Before Christmas.
Jazzy rap kind of a thing.
And yeah, we played the hell out of that record when we were kids. And for some reason, that song in particular, we played like crazy. I don't know
you
why.
used to mime it. You used to mime
used
it
to
and-
lip
and
sync it.
dance it, and yeah.
Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that. But
Night Before Christmas and all through the house. But you used to go off on it. It was.
I don't even remember.
It was great.
I also got for Christmas. I got Jeff Skelsey, if you're watching. Sometimes Jeff is watching. Jeff had mentioned that he's going to see Rod Stewart this summer at Jones Beach. Lisa got me tickets to see Rod Stewart at Jones Beach this year.
Nice.
So, Jeff, if you're out there, let's go to the show together. We will not be sitting together, but let's go together. I'm actually excited about this. I've never seen Rod Stewart.
I've seen him twice.
You've seen him twice, and he's good?
Very good.
Yeah, I'm looking
It's been a
forward
while
to
since I've seen him, but yeah, it was good.
I'm hoping it's, his catalog and not that, not a million covers or the classical garbage.
Oh, that I don't know, yeah. He mixed it up pretty good when I saw him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
For a while, he was doing those classical things, which I did not like at all. Then he started, what was it called? The American Songbook or something? He was doing all these covers, like, all right, enough, Rod.
That's where he made his money.
Yeah?
That album. Yeah. He did 3 of those albums, I think.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, enough.
Yeah.
His own catalog is amazing. Favorite Rod Stewart song?
Stay With Me.
Oh, nice.
That's a good one.
The Faces was such a great band. In the 60s, there was a band called the Small Faces. And then they broke up, and actually three guys from that band went on. They grabbed Ron Wood and they grabbed Rod Stewart, and they formed the Faces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stay With Me. Maggie May is actually them. Every Picture Tells a Story, which is one of my favorite Rod Stewart songs. All the I Know I'm Losing You, all the classic stuff from Rod Stewart. Was the Faces. It's just such a great band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see every Picture Tells a Story, Infatuation, and this might be a stretch, but I Ain't Superstitious, which is what he did with the Jeff Beck group back in the 60s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's so good. Those are the three songs I want to hear. Then, you know what? Then he can do his orchestral stuff if he wants for the rest of the show. Those three songs, I've never seen Rod Stewart, so I'm excited about it.
I mean, we're 81, 82 now or something?
Something like that.
It might be a little bit mellower, but...
Yeah, I've seen videos, of course. He's a fun...
Yeah.
He used to do a fun show.
I found the Chipmunk Voices. Do you want to hear it?
Okay.
Here it comes.
Christmas, Christmas time is here. Time for joys and time for cheer.
They sound like robots.
I'll tell you why in a minute.
Can't last. Hurry, Christmas, hurry back.
So that's good enough. They were doing like accents to make it funny for chipmunks.
Originally, they had to slow the speed down. That's sped up to match the recording, but they had to slow it. They had to sing it really super slow.
Yeah, of course.
So in order to try to remember how it goes or how to keep up, they had to sing really, really extra emphasis on the accents.
Wow.
Because when you speed it up, it sounds like it's a regular speech.
Yeah, and this goes back to the 50s?
Early 60s, I think.
So you didn't have technologies, yeah. So the only way to make it work was to play the song super, super slow,
Right.
and then
I sped that up myself, actually.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a lot going on here. Let's see. John, Tony, my wife see you was eat breakfast. What? My wife see you was eat breakfast before you get on the air.
Okay.
I'm trying to think what that's supposed to say. This way you won't be able to bite your cuticles. Looks like you're starving. Oh. All right. I think he's trying to say I should eat breakfast before I come here because I'm biting my cubicles. Now, John, you messed up on Friday. End of story. Don't try to get me back. You know, that's a poor. You're not winning this war here, John. That's a poor battle you're fighting, and you got to do better. And I know you can. You can do better. Not my wife. My advice is you eat breakfast before you get on the air. Got it. This way you won't be able to bite your cuticles. It's still, no, it's poor, John. Try, do better, John. Do better. Fremder, if you guys were on the menu, it would be rigatoni and francoccini al noto. Francoccini al noto. All right. Fremder. See, this is what happens when we take a few days off. You guys get rusty.
Yeah.
And now, we're going to be off for another 3 days. So I don't know what you're going to do. Wow. Christmas movies that you don't like and Christmas songs you don't like.
Song the Mariah Carey one's got to go.
Do you not like the song, or are you just sick of it?
The song is okay. I don't understand why it's the hit it is.
Well, yeah, I'll give you that. I do think it's a good song.
I'm sick
Although
of it.
I hope to never hear it again because I'm sick of it. But as much as I do think it's a good song, I agree. I don't know why it's...
That. And if there is a queen of Christmas in the music world, it's Darlene Love.
I actually just talked about that the other day on here.
Yeah, she was on Fallon last week.
Yeah, and we talked about that too.
Yeah.
And she sang All Alone for Christmas, which to me, that song blows away Mariah Carey's thing.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great
Both
tune.
those songs do. quote the song that she's known for.
Oh, please, Christmas.
Baby, Please Come Home.
Yeah, Baby, Please Come Home.
That's amazing. And she's another one, like 81, 82 years old.
I was just about to say, that woman is ageless.
Yeah.
It's amazing that she's out there still belting it out.
Right.
And she looks nowhere near 80.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Christmas songs Christmas movies I don't like. I don't know. I have to think about that. Not sure. Did you ever see one? There's one that Anna Gasteyer did a couple of years ago. It's a parody of Hallmark movies, and they had it on Hallmark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I forgot the name of the movie, but it's actually pretty funny.
Really?
The whole thing is making fun of the genre.
Yeah, those.
It's really funny.
Corny Hallmark things.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, all right, we can go back and look at 2025.
Okay.
What are you? You're making a mess over here.
Sorry. Crumbs. I'm sorry.
Crumbs. Yeah, that I have to now vacuum up.
Okay.
Jeez. 2025 in review. What comes to mind? Anything? Hang on. Carol's asking if we saw the Kennedy honors.
No.
No, I actually didn't. What I know of it, Carol, the only thing I'd want to see is Cheap Trick singing Kiss. No desire to see Garth Brooks. And I don't think there was anything else on there that interested me. But enlighten us, Carol. Tell us about the Kennedy Center honors, and then everybody else, and Carol included, give us your thoughts on 2025, best and worst, because we're going to talk about that throughout the show. Merry Christmas, honey.
Hi, Twinkle Tits.
I've never heard that before. That was good.
I love you, baby kids. I was singing Christmas songs with Blight the other day, and it's weird because she's Jewish, but she actually liked the one song. I bellowed out, "'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la, lick my thing and eat it like a lolly, fa la 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 la." Anyway.
See, when you go up on stage during the holiday season, you should actually open your set with that.
Just call people tinsel tits and talk about my lolly?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I think you should actually sing that song. I thought that was really funny.
How you doing? How was Christmas? Did Santa give you everything you wanted for you and your brother?
Sure.
Awesome. You guys, I love how your mom just sat there and was like, "Yeah, let's give him bumps again this year."
Because I know these morons don't read.
And I was like, they're always on their phones, these kids these days.
How about you? How was your Christmas?
Oh, it was great. I got a book too, oddly enough, and it was like things to learn while you're pooping.
Oh, I have that book.
Oh my God! Why is that in existence?
Yeah, I think mine is like number 7. I think.
Oh Lord! But what else? I got slippers because who doesn't like to have more slippers in their room? And what else did I get that was useless? I got socks. I love socks.
Who doesn't?
I got a pair. I mean, well, because all the other ones that I have are ruined.
You and Fremder.
Hey, listen! I do not share my socks with Fremder. That's despicable.
Yeah, can't say I blame you. Are you working today?
Of course I am.
That's terrible.
I know. I wanted to have off, and I can't do that. I'm going to be off tomorrow, and I'm going to take off the next day, and the next day, and the next day until. Wait a minute, hold on. I got to work on Friday.
All right. So you and I have the same schedule this week.
Yes, we do.
Oh, and then you and I are working Friday night.
Well, that's when I said I was working. It's Friday night. That was it.
Oh! I thought you meant. I thought you were talking about the real job during the day.
Oh no! Screw that shit.
No. The only time I'm working off is when I'm with my honey bunnies, who I get to call Daddy at night.
Yep, that's my idea of a Friday night. Put you in a dress, baby.
Frank, anytime you want, chime in. Don't sit there like you're not like you're gonna say like 1,000 things. Hi, how you doing, Frank?
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Great, wonderful. I hear so much about you. I've never seen you in person, but I know that you're magical and you're there.
Oh, well, thank you.
Really? You guys have never met?
I guess not, no.
Wow. I just assumed you met everybody by now. I don't know.
No, he doesn't. I'm the one person he doesn't know, and he's a better person for it.
Well, we all are, but...
Other than that, I want you guys to have a great show. You're wonderful. I'm not going to slack and be dumb like the other guys and go, I don't know what to come up with that's good and funny. But, they can try. But either way, I'm going to go. I love you. Bye.
There it is. All right, Jeff Bosey checking in.
Oh, my God. That's great.
Oh, Bosey's funny. Let's see. So still waiting to hear from Carol on the Kennedy Honors. Fremder, new lyrics to Baby It's Cold Outside. Can I stay? Baby It's Cold Outside. No, you really must go, but it's cold and I'll freeze. Unfortunately, I know, but I don't want to be accused of rape. Okay. Bosey, next time you... What? Oh, I'm not reading that. Fremder. Oh, my goodness. All right, so as we wait to hear from Carol about the Kennedy Honors, because I didn't watch it. So, but tell us what you guys think in the comments, and we'll discuss it here too. Best and worst of 2025.
Big highlights musically were Beatles anthology, the Billy Joel documentary.
Billy Joel documentary was great.
Yeah. That's all I could think of off the top of my head.
Well, what about anything else? There were other things that went on in the world.
Yeah. I'm drawing a blank. I can't remember.
Goodness.
I'm not awake.
Well, yes, the Beatles anthology was good. I mean, they re-released it. For those of you who aren't familiar, the Beatles anthology, which originally came out in 95 and 96, they re-edited it and put the documentary back out, and they re-released the soundtrack with some more songs. I enjoyed it. I haven't watched it in a long time, which I think that's why I enjoyed it. And everything has been remastered and remixed, and but even the video is remastered too, and the quality is just fantastic.
Oh yeah.
And the Billy Joel thing was really good. To me, there wasn't any big revelations in that. I think I knew 95% of that.
Of the Billy Joel stuff?
Oh,
really?
Sure. Yeah,
oh,
easily. Okay. But what I found interesting was, it's the first time I've ever seen his sister do an interview, so I thought that was interesting.
His first wife?
His first wife, yeah. And then just some of the footage that they showed.
Yeah.
I didn't know some of that stuff even existed.
Right.
So that's really what blew me away, more than anything else.
Yeah.
All right, but now you got me thinking, documentaries, because that's what you... Oh, you know what's really good? So you mentioned the anthology and Billy Joel. Becoming Led Zeppelin was fantastic.
Oh, yeah? I didn't know about that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was great. I
haven't seen the Stiller and Mirror one yet. I want to see that.
I don't know what you're waiting for. That was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think it might be my favorite documentary of all time.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
We talked off the air about the Paul Anka one.
Yeah, which I haven't watched yet.
Yeah. I mean, the moral of that story is write your own songs.
Yeah.
That's where he made his money.
Yeah, okay.
Because other people, most of his money is from other people doing his songs.
Right. Yeah, Sinatra's recorded it. Yeah, a lot of people have recorded his stuff.
The Tonight Show theme is his.
That's right. I forgot about
that. That alone you can live well.
Oh, I bet. Well, probably not so much now, but 30 years though for that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I was going to say that before with McCartney with the Christmas song. I mean, I bet he makes a few mil just off that song every year.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
The money.
And the other stuff he owns aside from that. A lot of the Broadway stuff that he owns.
Does he own Grease?
Yes. Grease, Chorus Line.
Oh, really?
I think Music Man.
Oh, yeah.
A couple other ones. Can't remember offhand.
Crazy.
Yeah.
The Pee Wee Herman documentary was great.
That's pretty good.
I thought that was great. I had no idea that, how artsy he was.
Yeah.
And how feminine. I hope that. I don't mean that derogatory. I just didn't know. I didn't know flamboyant.
Okay.
I didn't know he was that flamboyant. Carol, Michael Crawford tribute was good. Okay, I like Michael Crawford. I don't know a lot about him, but he's good.
Yeah.
So he was part of the Kenny Sound Honors. Cheap Trick was great. Yeah, they're great, Cheap Trick. And the tribute to Ace Frehley made her cry. Oh, interesting. All right, I'll have to go back. That's so. All right. Hang on. Okay. I just read your comment just now.
Oh, okay. Well, good morning, Frank. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Carol.
Good morning, baby. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Ducky. So, so the Ace.
Yeah, you can tell it's the end of the year. You're kind of done.
Wow.
No offense to Frank. Frank's on fire.
Oh, thank you.
No, I can't believe you didn't see the Kennedy Honors, especially since Kiss was being inducted.
Yeah, well, like I said, I other than Cheap Trick, I really had no desire. So I'd rather just go back on YouTube and check it out. Like I can't stand Garth Brooks. He's almost up there with Bon Jovi with me. Like I just don't get what people see about with Garth Brooks, and then to see him sing Kiss, no thanks.
It was a little out of place, I will say. It definitely. Mike and I we recorded it, so we fast forward through certain ones, and but yeah, having him come out and introduce it was very odd. It was just like so out of place, and his dye job really needs to be worked on. It's just bad.
It almost looks like a fake beard, doesn't it?
Yeah, because he dyes his beard, so it looks like shoe polish on his face.
It really does look ridiculous. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what.
Well, no, and then you have to go see Chris Angel. Like I didn't even recognize him because his face looks so different. He came out and did a tribute also for Kiss about Ace. How how much it meant to him, and when his son was battling cancer and everything else. But when he came out and he said Chris Angel, and Mike and I looked at each other like, there's no fucking way that's Chris Angel.
Wow, East Meadow's own Chris Angel. Wow.
Yeah, he's weird looking.
Really?
It was just like too much work. I mean, these guys who keep getting plastic surgery, and it's like, oh my gosh, can you just? No one ages, no one.
Mm-mm.
So but it was great. I'm a huge Peter Criss. Like he's my fave. He's always been like, he was always my fave, and just because, and I remember, I had the single. The 45 of Beth, and I would play it over and over and over again to the point where my brother Adam got so annoyed. He one time went in my room and like cracked the album.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, and little did he know that you just like snap it back and put a penny on top of the needle, and it'll play still.
Yeah.
So he came upstairs when I was playing it. He goes, how are you playing that? Because he wouldn't admit he broke it. I'm like, well, what do you care? What's the problem? And he's like, nothing. And he was so annoyed that I was still playing the song. I played it over and over and over again. So
and then you beat the shit out of Adam for breaking your record.
Yeah, well, no, it was more the opposite. So yeah, but that's okay. I just the tribute they did to Ace really was very moving because the chair next to Peter Criss was empty, and Peter Criss, I didn't realize he's in his 80s.
Yeah, yes, he is,
and he looks it. Like he's just like he looks so frail, and it's just like when you see your heroes and you're like, oh no, that's not the way it's supposed to be. But it was good. Like Cheap Trick was great. It was great. That was a highlight. But Stallone's was good too.
Oh
yeah, it was really good. And Kurt Russell came out and was talking, and it's funny because he was talking about what great friends they are, but he never mentioned Tango and Cash that they did together.
Right. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's
and that was, I mean, back then that was a good movie, and too good, Sylvester Stallone to me. He's kind of like, especially my husband watches Tulsa King, so it's just like he's playing himself. There's no acting to it. It's just like, I'm waiting for him to go, yo, Adrian,
Well, that's the beauty of Stallone. There's something, like, he plays almost the same character in every movie, and almost all of his movies are so cheesy, including Tulsa King. I've watched, I think, the first 2 seasons. It's so cheesy, but there's something about Stallone that it works almost every single time. As cheesy as it is, and as bad as the acting is, there's something about it that just works. And Tulsa King, I loved it. And I would not say the dialogue was genius or the acting was superb, but I freaking loved it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I watch it just for like the comedy excerpts, so that I sit there and have my own dialogue going in my own head. Like, it's like, oh my God, this is so predictable, with Taylor Sheridan, with him, just making money hand over fist. Yeah. What I mean? I'm like, when does this guy sleep? Because he's got all these shows and everything else. And it's like, is he really this talented? Like, is he? I don't know.
And you talk about Peter Criss being old. I mean, I think Stallone's going to be 80 this coming year.
Yeah.
How weird is that, man?
And their faces, it's just like they can't move their faces. I don't understand, so...
all these people got to get their eyes worked on, because I don't know what they're looking at when they look at somebody who's had plastic surgery and say, that guy or that girl looks good. Can you name one person that's had a lot of surgery like that and that looks good? I can't think of any.
No.
The thing is, like Tom Cruise, his face work, I mean, it's been done, but he actually, I mean, he still kind of looks like Tom Cruise. It's kind of like Brad Pitt, you could tell he's had work done just recently, but his looks great. And Jennifer Aniston, like, she's had work done, but she still looks like her. Like, it's still the people but I enjoy when I can still see that people can move their eyebrows and their forehead
and their cheeks, right?
Yeah, and they don't look like they're a pufferfish because they have so much filler in their face.
Well, right. So that's the thing. I'm assuming Tom Cruise, compared to say Joan Rivers, I'm going to assume that Joan Rivers had a hell of a lot more surgery than he did. And then and even I talked about it on here a few weeks ago. Barry Manilow, he just put out a song where they have close-ups of him singing into the camera. I had to turn it off. He looks disgusting. And then you can hear it in his singing, because he can't move his mouth. No. He's singing like this. I write the songs that make the whole world sing. Like, what are you thinking? And now you have Demi Moore. Her mouth looks like Jack Nicholson in the Batman movie when he was Joker.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
They just overdo. They just can't,
I don't know. Who's telling these people, you should get that? Yeah. You would look good with that.
The plastic surgeon and also themselves, like, they see it and they think, oh, yeah, this looks... I mean, listen, they got to look at themselves in the mirror every day.
Right.
It's kind of like Lisa Rinna all those years ago. Everybody thought she had gorgeous lips. Now, knowing that she had a piece of silicone in there, hard silicone, not just like injecting, that she had to have removed because it was causing so many problems later on. I'm just like, I don't... It's like, go suck a vacuum. It'll do the same thing,
Go suck a vacuum.
I don't understand. It's kind of like, it really, it boggles the mind. I mean, even Sylvester Stallone, when you see him sitting there and his face, it's like that tight shit, and I'm like,
those eyebrows.
Like, go in a wind tunnel and look at yourself and then say, well, do I really need this? Because everything's going to be pushed back, But part of Joan Rivers' shtick was her getting so much plastic surgery.
Yes.
She at least was one of those that said, oh, yeah, well, all these other ones come out and say, oh, no, I haven't had anything done. I mean, even Gene Simmons, he even documented on his show that he had a facelift.
Jeez. Well,
So,
and
you
if
know.
I'm Gene Simmons, I'd be asking for my money back because that is not a good-looking man.
No, my poor Jewish brother. He's not doing. That doesn't look so good.
And,
you know,
and
the
get
hair,
a haircut, Gene. That hair is just, I don't know what that is.
Well, he's always had terrible hair. He's got, it's curly, so he makes it to try to straighten it.
Well, just cut it short. You're not putting on the makeup anymore. You're not going crazy anymore. You're around 80. Just cut it short, and maybe it'll be somewhat normal.
That's his comfort, though. That's what's so fun. It's part. He's always playing with it. So, but have you listened to his son's new song?
I know of it. I have not heard it yet. Is it good?
It's great.
Really?
It's him and Paul Stanley's son.
Right.
It's great. It really is really good, and the harmonies that those two can do, it's amazing. And I hope they come out with an album. I really do, because they are so good together. I mean, genetics, help, but
well, your boy Peter Criss has a new album out.
I know. I heard that. I'm waiting to hear it. So, but I don't know. I mean, there's.
Yeah, I don't have high expectations for that one.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Ringo came out with his country music, album. I love Ringo, and I just, it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay. I didn't mind it as I thought it was going to be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have to disagree with you about the Ben Stiller doc. It was okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was okay. I wasn't overly thrilled with it, and first of all, I think maybe because I think Ben Stiller is an asshole. But
I agree. I actually agree with you. I'm not a big fan of his, but I always enjoyed his parents. I thought they were great. So what would you say?
I think it was too stagey. It didn't seem like it. They tried to make it seem like, oh, he just came into the apartment, his sister's just coming in, and everything else, and it was too stagey. I did like the fact that him and his wife brought up when they got separated, and and things like that. That he recognized that what his father would do, he was doing, and kind of glazed over it, even though they attempted to tap into that when his son said, well, yeah, it's kind of the way you treat us.
You're right.
I would like to see them expanding upon that, we're all nature versus nurture kind of thing. So, but, it was interesting.
I
but
do agree. I agree. I didn't find myself caring about Ben's life, but I did find, as a fan of his parents, I felt they conveyed. I thought it was all interesting stuff that they were talking about, the footage that they had, and they really. I felt it really came through on how much this man loved his wife, the parents. How Jerry really loved Anne and cared for her. So I felt they did a nice job.
And I think as much as he wanted the approval of the public. He, when Ben said, it was my father that showed up when, he got high and, was in trouble, and his mom couldn't really deal with stuff like that. He was pretty much the parent and down to earth, and being there and showing up. And I thought that to me was interesting. I could have done a little less without seeing Ben Stiller's face.
Yes,
I would have liked to see more about them, I think, than, how it's with him. I don't know.
Do you have a favorite documentary from this year?
I find Yogi, I said, and Billy Joel's was I totally forgot about it until a friend said, I think it was Ken Pichelle when he said something about Billy, and I totally forgot about it. But that one was moved me to tears, because seeing about the Holocaust and how not knowing any of that about his grandfather had the manufacturing plant, and then they used that plant to make the uniforms for the people in the concentration camps. That was just heart wrenching for me, especially being a Jewish person. You just to know that the history of that. I had no idea. I cried my eyes out, you know, and him actually being unapologetically, you know, proud of who he is. Because, you know, for years I always, when they would say Billy Joel from Levittown, he's not from fucking Levittown. You know, he's on the border of Levittown and Hicksville, but that doesn't mean, you know, it's like, you know, me saying I'm from Oklahoma because I live an hour away. You know what I mean? Like, that's like, you know, it doesn't make sense.
You are a Texas Ranger fan, so, you know, so you have kind of, you know, flat left us.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, I still have a place in my heart for the Mets. I was, you know, growing up, it's that I always still kind of root for them, except when they're going against the Rangers. You know, they're my second team, but also the Cubs, because Mike's a big Cub fan. But, you know, for me, you know, my loyalties lie for where I kind of am, and I love the team because when I first moved here, the way that they played and the management they had and the way that they conducted themselves were like the old Mets. They really were. I really liked it because the team were there. There's so much camaraderie. There's so much support for each other. There's no like bullshit back and forth that you can see with certain players and everything else like you always see in the Yankees and stuff like that. Like that pisses me off, you know, but you know, it's like when I see A-Rod sitting there on a panel with Jeter, you know that they put a person in between them because, you know, like Jeter just wants to punch his fucking face in.
As we all do.
You know, yeah. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things. But, I mean, I'm still, like, listen, when you had that picture with Keith Hernandez, I mean, I was a huge Keith Hernandez fan, and I love, you know, it's just like, I like the big burly guys. That's why, you know, Clark Gillies, I was like, he was my guy. You know, everybody was like, a Nystrom, Bill, you know, I was like, fuck Nystrom, pretty boy. You know, I was like, give me Clark Gillies, the last guy who's wearing a helmet, you know, when you had to wear a helmet, big defenseman that just wants to pound the shit out of you just to get out of your way.
All right, calm down like, over there. Just easy does it.
Yeah, so it was, you know, things like that I really I enjoy, you know, and I feel bad because Ron Darling just put up that picture, like, poor guy, like, you get this picture and this guy said something to him. I would chase after the guy that said something to him and just, like, take him out. Like, what is that about? Like, dude, really? I would have let Ron Darling go and let him punch him out, you know?
Yeah. I know. I actually would love to know what this guy said to him.
Oh man, it's just not, you know, that just sucks. So, but you know, every Ranger that Zach has met, I will tell, like here, like Josh Hamilton, you know, he's phenomenal. Yeah. He was a phenomenal baseball player, and just all the shit he has gone through, you know, being a player and in his life. And when Zach got to meet him, he was so nice. He was so nice and just so like warm. Like sometimes they're just like, I'm here, you know, it's like one of those things, I'm here because so I don't get fined, you know. It's like,
yes,
I'm just here so I don't get fined. I'm just here so I don't get fined, you know. It's like one of those things. So you know, we've met enough of them that I absolutely adore the way that they run this organization, and the players are just, you know, they're good guys. They're really good guys. And then, you know, I love people who always say like, oh, there's, you know, with the Cowboys and they're showing up to the children's hospital and everything else. Half these people don't realize, like, in their contract, they have to do community service.
Right. Yes.
It's a must. So it's not like they're going, you know, I really want to go and do this and everything. Bullshit. You know what? It's in your contract. It's the end of the year. It's Christmas, and that's what you got to do. So, you know.
Well, you guys will definitely enjoy Nimmo. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hoping. We're very sad because Simeon, we love Simeon. He's a great guy. He's a family guy. Zach, that's one of his favorite players. He has his jerseys. He's had it signed by so many people. So it's like, and because that's Zach's number in basketball too, so it's so sad. It really is. So I mean, that's why I said you got to come. We have enough room for 6 people. We have 2 extra bedrooms and a pull-out couch in the game room. So you guys all come down. You can stay here. We'll go to a game. You know, even Kaplan can come and see a game. You know, we got room for him. So, you know, with Jeff and you and Lisa, like all the spouses, we have plenty of room.
All right.
So,
Well, all right. I'll talk to her. Maybe we can make a plan here. That would be great.
yeah, and I sent Frank a message because he had a really good idea about the Islander guy who just performed. So I hope you can get in contact with him.
Thank you for that, Carol. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, my pleasure. I was like, well, you know, listen, I try to help, but when Tony doesn't return emails to people or set them up, there's nothing I can do. If you need a secretary, I'm here for you, buddy,
Nice.
because you are absolutely horrible. Because I'm telling you, you're missing out because this guy is going to blow up soon, and you're not going to be able to say he was on your show.
No, didn't I finally reach out to him and I didn't hear back? Or no?
I don't know. You think? Listen, you can't even spell my last name correctly after all these years.
I can't?
My Christmas card was spelled as Minor.
Oh, jeez.
It's like I'm a coal miner, not in the key miner.
Nice.
Oh my God. All right.
It's like son of a bitch. And my worst of 2025 is that my picture's on Bucky's most wanted list because I buy all the chocolate out of their store, and they think I have like a problem because I come up with a whole box of a dozen, and they come up to me and go, "Oh God, you know, here she comes again." And I see them all on the radio talking to each other, like she's here again. She's buying the whole dozen box.
And they're getting, they have a doctor right there checking you for diabetes.
Nice.
No, they think I'm doing it on the black market, selling off Bucky's peanut butter cups. You know, so it's like they really, and I have to tell them every time I go up to. It's not for me. I'm sending them to a friend in New York. I have to feel like I have to legitimize why I'm buying a dozen of these every single time I go.
I don't know how people aren't buying a dozen every time because they're worth it. They're that good.
Well, you come down here and I'll bring you to a Bucky's and you'll see for yourself.
All right. All right. This might be the year. I think we're going to make it happen.
Okay. This is the year. Win the pennant.
Well, I don't know about that, but
yeah, no, that's okay. It's kind of like, you know, I just want the Giants just to sit out for the rest of the season. It's like, no, we're good. We just want to get a better pick for next season because I don't even watch anymore. I don't put on I don't put my shirts on. I'm done. I'm just hoping next year Skadaboo is healthy and Dart can mature a little over the season and know that he can't keep running with his head down. So,
yes, exactly. You know. Yeah, I was hoping the same thing. I thought it would be a fun year to watch these guys as they start to grow and see it kind of work from the ground up. But yeah, it didn't really kind of work out that way. But yeah, hopefully next year it'll be a nice improvement.
Yeah, well, we'll see. But you know, you guys just have a wonderful 2026.
You too, baby.
You know, I appreciate you. We all love you. And Frank, thanks for, you know, not wanting to kick the shit out of the guy next year so that he's around.
I'm used to him.
Okay. But Frank, you feel well. Hopefully this is a happy and healthy year for everybody.
Yep, everybody, yes. You and Mike as well.
Yeah, well, we're hoping and, you know, getting on the road. And, did I tell you my girlfriend in Boston, her last PET scan came back showing no signs of the cancer.
Oh, that's fantastic because it really
it was bad.
My impression was that things were not looking good up there at all, right?
No.
Wow,
no. When I called her from Boston, it was like it was bad. And she's, you know, she has lung cancer, so they always say like you're never cured of lung cancer, I guess.
Yeah.
But and being that it was stage 4, but she is doing phenomenally. I'm so proud of her, and I mean, you know, she's one of my best friends. So, like, we've known each other since I was 19. So It was scary because of everything I was seeing. I mean, being in 4 spots in her body, but yeah, that's my highlight. That and my husband, and I'm just 2026. I don't want to pay any more doctors. I don't want to be in medical prison for all this, and actually be on the side of having to save money instead of paying doctors. That would be nice.
Yeah, I hear you. Very nice.
So, but you guys have a wonderful, happy 2026, and to all the knockers out there, love you, appreciate you, John, Ann, Brenda, Vicky, everybody. I think you guys are great, and I look forward to when I can get on every time.
Thank you. And everything you said was just spot on. Thank you so much for everything, for the Buckies and always being there. And all the best to your friend and to Mike. And thank you, Carol, for everything. Happy New Year to you guys.
Happy New Year, and it's MINER.
I will try to lock that into the remaining brain cells.
Okay. Well, when you hang around Bosie, I guess you just lose some. Okay, I gotta go. Bye. See you later.
Toot.
That was funny.
That's good.
All right, let's see what's going on in the comments here. If Paul McCartney was in Greece, then Jeff has a beetle on his dick. Oh, Fronder. Maybe that's why Jeff watches Grease, because he feels he's supporting Paul McCartney. Obviously, you did not see the Paul Anka documentary. Well, first off, it's Anka. It's not Anika. So, I didn't see the Paul Anka documentary or the Paul Anika documentary. I didn't see either one of them. But I don't know why you're saying that. I didn't say I did. I didn't lie. I said I didn't see it. Look at this.
And there you go.
ANKA.
You got the audacity to break my chops about my Cummings when you don't know how to spell your childhood longtime friend Carol's name. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Coming from you, you wrote ANIKA. It's not Paul Anika. It's Paul Anka.
Listen. I am not perfect, okay? And I admit that. But how could you know this lovely lady for many, many, many years?
And when we were
high school days,
and when we were kids,
you don't know how to spell her name.
Her name was not minor when we were kids.
Doesn't make a difference.
Sure it does. Sure it does. I can spell her maiden name.
Stop making excuses. You should be ashamed of yourself. I mean, everybody knows you don't return emails and you're very lackadaisical on calls. But I know how to spell Carol Miner's name, and I never met the woman. I never had pleasure of meeting the woman. All right, and you know for years. That's terrible, Tony. I'm surprised at you. I thought you were better than this.
And your talks to text on these things. So what did you even said? You must have said Paul Anika.
Listen, I talk to text because my fingers don't work properly, but you can at least understand what I'm trying to say and decipher. You're smart enough to do that, which I give you credit for.
But it's the same for you. You've been carrying on about Paul Anka for years now on this show. He wrote my way. He's the greatest in the world. He did this,
That's
and
right.
you can't even spell his name.
Guaranteed, you didn't even watch the document yet, did you?
No, I said before I haven't seen it yet. No, I have not. It's on my list.
You should be ashamed of yourself. You know, life is not all about the Beatles. Life is not all about, the documentaries of Billy Joel and the Beatles. There's other and better entertainers, all right, that you should be watching.
I'll watch the Beatles documentary 3 more times and still enjoy it more than I'll ever enjoy that Paul Anika documentary.
Well, listen, okay. I'm just very surprised at you. All right, I thought you were better than this, but I still love you. All right, I still think you're the most fabulous man in the world. But childhood memories and childhood friends, and you forget their names, and then you make an excuse. Well, that's not her name. That's her married name.
I didn't forget the name. I just spelled it wrong.
That woman goes out of her way at least 2 or 3 times a year She drives an hour out of her way from her residence to bring you your favorite chocolates.
And she
Who
gets
does that?
and she gets
Who does that?
And she gets compensated. I send her money.
It doesn't make big deal. You send her money. Oh my God!
I'm not
do I
downplaying
accept?
what she's doing for me. I'm just saying that she's getting something in
her
return.
Time out of her day.
Yes.
All right? She's a working woman. She takes time out of her day.
Yes.
And drives an hour in traffic, and then on top of that, sends it by post office. She stops at a post office so you can feed your sweet tooth. I mean, come on, Tony. I gotta go. Goodbye.
I'm gonna spell his name wrong.
You know what I'm afraid to bring up?
No.
Did you see the last SNL?
Bits and pieces.
Did you see the music guest?
Who was the music guest?
Cher.
No. Oh, no. No. Now he's gonna call back. No desire to watch that.
Main reason I brought it up, she lip synced the whole time.
I heard something about. Is that definite?
Well, it hasn't been said, but you can see because at some point you hear her voice and she's not moving her mouth.
Pathetic. Steve Winwood wouldn't be lip syncing. Joe Cocker still sounds better, and he's dead.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey. Oh, all right. Well, speaking of the new year and going into 2026, I've been saving the big news, probably the biggest news of the year. 2026, we are getting a revival of The Muppet Show.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
Does it get any better than that?
Depends who the guests are, too.
Oh, and I just hope they don't ruin it by getting woke or something. I just hope they keep the same charm and humor that they kept on the original. But the original was so funny. It was such a great show.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we're getting a revival of The Muppet Show in 2026. Let's see. What else happened in 2025? Oh, we got the first American Pope. Steve Colbert has been canceled.
Yeah.
Not a big fan. I like him. He's very smart. He is a very interesting guy. But I just don't think he's as funny as he thinks he is.
I like the show. It's way too heavy politically.
Yes, I agree.
Way too heavy politically.
Yeah, which I'm not a fan of.
But he makes it watchable even with that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes. I like his Colbert questionnaire.
That's good.
I like that a lot.
That's something you should ask people when you have guests on.
So maybe after the show ends, maybe I'll steal it.
Yeah.
And I'll do the Walk-Air questionnaire.
There you go.
And yeah, just ask the same questions.
Yeah.
I am a little sad though that the show's canceled because I think about all the people that need to work.
Right.
Including his warm-up guy, Paul Mercurio, who's a friend of this show, although he hasn't been on it in years. But he was one of our first guests, and then we met up. We hung out with him one night here at the club, and then we even went. He had a show that was playing off Broadway that he, invited us to, and we went out to dinner with him afterwards. So he's the warm-up guy. He's a writer on the show, so he's going to be out of work. So I think about that stuff, and then just the late-night talk show in general, I think is in jeopardy. And you talk about the politics. I do think that's part of the reason why it's in jeopardy. These guys have gotten way too political. I can't even watch Kimmel anymore. Yeah. And it has nothing to do with agreeing or disagreeing. I'm just tired of it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's turned it into a complete political show. You want to do a political show, go do a political show on CNN.
Comedy Central.
But I just don't think a late-night talk show on a major network is the place to do it. And I think it's turned a lot of people off.
I still will see either on TV or on YouTube old Johnny Carson. Still funnier than anything that's out now.
Yes, I agree.
Funnier than anything.
I agree.
Absolutely.
And the format. A lot of these shows are 5 to 7 minutes in and out. Get these guests in, get them out.
Right.
Let's do our political stuff. Let's do our skits. Let's play our games. And I like Fallon, and I think his games are fun, but
I'm not a fan of him.
Sometimes sometimes it's a bit much. Sometimes it's funny, but and it all has its place. But I do miss the Carson, the Mike Douglas, where the guests come in and they talk.
Right.
And you watch a very funny conversation or a very interesting conversation. Yeah, I do miss that. And and the Carson stuff, like it's nothing is off the cuff anymore. Everything is scripted.
Right.
Like when Don Rickles broke Carson's cigarette box, and Carson marches off the set and goes to Rickles, who's filming something on the next set over.
Cross it over.
Like that off the cuff stuff is just, you can't beat that.
Where he walks in on Sinatra at one time.
That's right.
You can't beat that.
It's great stuff. And it's funny you mentioned Carson. I have a list here. Apparently, there's a new book coming out about him.
Oh, is there?
And it talks about people that he privately blacklisted from his show.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah, he off the air he was questionable.
Yeah. Jerry Lee Lewis,
really,
Dick Shawn, Billy Preston, Wayne Newton, Barbara Streisand, Orson Welles, and Steve Allen.
Wayne Newton, I knew he had a problem with. I've seen interviews with Wayne Newton about that.
Oh yeah,
yeah. He used to make fun of Wayne. Thinking he was a bit effeminate.
Billy Preston, by the way, I think it's 2026. They're coming out with a documentary about him.
I heard about that.
Yeah. That guy had quite an interesting life.
Yeah.
So that'll be an interesting one.
I met him once.
That's right. I remember. Well, you met him once, but he tried to pick me up once.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Whoops.
And then it came out years later. He did get arrested for messing with teenage boys.
Yeah.
And I was 19 at the time.
Oh my God.
It was him and Clarence Clemens.
Yeah, well, that I heard about too.
Oh, is that right?
I heard about him being like, yeah.
Really?
Clarence, yeah.
Wow. I had never heard that.
I was just thinking, go back to documentary stuff. The Jane Mansfield one was pretty good.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all right. It was a little...
She was messed up.
Oh, yeah. She was definitely messed up. She was a slut, basically. It was a little... I finally know my mother. It was a little Hallmarky at times for me. But it was all right. It was okay. She's great, though, Mariska.
Yeah.
She's a great actress. I really like her. All right, what else happened? Oh, all right, so we got about 15 minutes left. People we've lost this year. Of course, Rob Reiner.
Oh, my God.
Charlie Kirk. And, regardless of how you feel personally about either one of those guys, that's just absolutely awful what happened to both of them.
Yeah.
Robert Redford, Gene Hackman, Diane Keaton, Malcolm Jamal Warner, who was my age, that was Sid. Val Kilmer, who was, I think, only 65, I think.
Right.
That was
Brian
Wilson. Ozzy, of course.
Yep.
Ozzy, playing on stage, just 2 weeks before he died? Mm-hmm. That's amazing to me. Sly Stone, as you heard Carol Miner mention, Ace Frehley of Kiss, Anthony Geary of General Hospital, who I couldn't stand.
Oh, yeah?
Just overacted and thought he was just...
Yeah.
He thought he was hot stuff. I don't know what people... I don't know what people saw in him. But having said that, at the same time, there was something about him. Like he had a presence about him. He commanded a scene. So I'll give him credit for that. But I was not a fan.
I'm still happy that Dick Van Dyke's still around.
Hit 100 this year.
Big fan. But supposedly they said after the day after his birthday was when Rob Reiner was killed.
Oh, yeah?
And supposedly he didn't take it well, from what I'm reading.
Well, right. Yeah, he's got a long history with him. Yeah. We had celebrities fly to space this year. That we filed in the Who Cares department. That is the, to me, that's the greed of corporate America right there. We have so much money that we can just spend it on a 10-minute waste of time into space and then back.
And then cover it like it's the end of the world.
Right. Yeah, how about... And I'd like to think these people that are doing that are donating to charity, but still, you have that kind of money that you can waste. First off, if you're William Shatner or Katy Perry or any of these people who can waste their money on a trip to go to space, but Bezos, who does not supply great benefits or wages for his employees, but he can use money to build spaceships.
For a joyride.
Right. No, asshole. Go stop building spaceships and give that money to your employees. You know how many employees you could probably give a $50,000 a year raise to?
Yeah.
We're probably talking a few hundred that you can actually give them a significant raise, but instead you're building spaceships.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a new Superman this year. I did not enjoy the movie.
I
didn't think anything of it.
It was all right.
I guess the actor was okay. I do like him better than the previous Superman.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't think much of the movie. David Clark, who was in here about a month ago, he loved it.
Oh, did he?
And he's a big superhero science fiction guy.
Mm-hmm.
But he loved it. David Clark, we were supposed to see David Clark the day after Christmas. David Clark was in here about a month ago. He had his show at Westbury Music Fair, but we got a big storm the day after Christmas here. So his show's been postponed to January 30th.
You going?
Yeah, I'm still going.
Nice.
What else do we get this year? We had the big Kiss Cam at the Coldplay concert.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yep. And of course, we had the Epstein file drop, and all these pictures, have come out. But now there are some people saying these pictures are doctored or they're not taken at the island, and so again, it's a case of who knows what's real. Right. You just don't know. But pictures of Bill Clinton, Mick Jagger, Donald Trump, Michael Jackson, Ross. All I wrote was Ross. Diana Ross, Tucker. Tanya Tucker or Chris? I think it's Chris Tucker. Mm-hmm. David Copperfield. All these people. Jeff Skelzy. Mike Keaton. Mike Keegan. Sorry, I messed up. I ruined my own joke. Damn it. All right, moving on. Let's see. All right, so we got about 10 minutes left. Peter Schwartz today at 1 o'clock. He's doing a special Monday show since the studio is closed. The rest of the week. So Peter Schwartz is on today at 1. And then Nick Greystone, he's on tonight at 6. Special day, special time. He'll be celebrating his daughter's birthday, but he told me that Ginger Lynn, round 3. Ginger Lynn, the porn star from the 80s, was supposed to be Nick's guest like 3 weeks ago, and she stood him up. He tried again a week or two ago. We were sitting here. It was literally less than 5 minutes before airtime when he got the text from her canceling on him. But supposedly tonight is the night that she will be on. Nick, I give you more power to you, pal, but to me, this is strike 3 if she doesn't show up.
In person or?
No.
Oh.
Personally, any personal highlights for 2025?
Actually, on the sad side, yeah, but not so much on the positive side.
All right.
Lost a couple of people this year, so it was sad. Aside from that, just glad I'm healthy. That's basically it.
Too much plastic surgery looks like an allergic reaction to shellfish, says Fernando. Yeah, it's true.
Mm-mm.
Apparently, I can use an iron to get the wrinkles out of my balls. Pretty nuts, right? Oh, my goodness. And in California. Yes, Carol, loved the Sons of Stanley and Simons. Fantastic together. All right, I'll have to check that out. What? Anne says she loves Carol. This might be the year to make it happen. Orgy party. What? Says Fremder. Okay. Everybody's just saying hi to each other. No, don't make fun of me. Don't say hi, I'm Tony, and I just learned my ABDs because I spelled minor wrong. He wrote Anika. Colbert is his biggest fan. Such a numbnut. No big loss. Oh, all right. I agree with the part about being his biggest fan. I wouldn't say he's a numbnut. I do think he's a very intelligent man. He's had an interesting life. I don't agree with a lot of things he says. I agree with some. But, yes, I do think him being his biggest fan gets in his own way. I do agree with that.
You a fan of Jon Stewart?
Yes.
I like him a lot.
Yeah. I am, but I don't know. He left The Daily Show. He tried that thing on Netflix, which wasn't really that great, and now he's come back. I don't know, and it's just not. He's only on The Daily Show once a week.
But what he does is very funny on there.
To me, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
But I like Jon Stewart a lot. The Pope gained weight because he's in the fat again. Oh, in the vat again.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. I'm no expert, but isn't Jerry Lee Lewis's Great Balls of Fire about the burning sensation on his nuts from banging his cousin? Oh, goodness. Those celebrities went to space was a hoax. You can't have breast implants because they'll implode from pressure, and you have to land in the water to cool off the capsule. See, I wonder, is that true? I do know that about when they send the astronauts out, they land in the water, but that's interesting.
I don't know.
First Jewish Superman, Greg Connolly, Hicksville alumni, who was an actor, worked with him. You should have Greg on your show, too. Yeah, I think you told me about him once. He was also on The Sopranos. He was my brother David's BF. Yeah, I think I did try to get him. Carol, I do think that is somebody I did contact, and I never heard back. But I'm writing it down so I don't forget. But, yeah, I got to reach out to him and your friend. Also, the capsule door will never unlock until the capsule has normalized its pressure, which takes about a half hour. And you don't just walk out. You need to be accompanied because of pressure change. Huh. On the Epstein list, David Copperfield. Huh. All right. Let's see. Personally, for me this year, Zach is still getting work, which is nice. Could use some more. But he's going to L.A. for a month to film a movie, so that's cool. Sammy lost her job. The concession stand that she worked at closed down, so we have to find something else. KDC is slowly picking up again. Still slow, but we're picking up, so that's good. Stand-up wise, the last show that I did that Don and I produced went really well, so that's exciting. Don and I still working on Comic Sans stuff. Sorry, I keep forgetting I can't burp. And Don and I are also working on these George and Ben videos. I hope if you guys haven't seen them, go check them out on Instagram or TikTok. And I am going on, I've talked about it on the show many times, where I've talked about the phantom pain that I have. This, I think I actually broke a record. I'm going on almost 2 years since I've had any.
Wow.
Which, I think is my longest stretch. I will message Greg if you want to get him on, says Carol. Sure. Yeah, go ahead, get him. I would love that. All right. We got a few minutes. This is one thing I wanted to talk about. U.S. Weekly listed, they listed some, end of the year stuff, but they also listed an article of some underrated TV shows that they feel everybody should go back and watch. One of them was a show called Hunters. It was on Amazon. It starred Al Pacino, which, as far as I know, is the only series Al Pacino's ever done. It was a high-profile Amazon Prime Video original series from a few years back, produced by Jordan Peele, and featured Al Pacino in the leading role. The series takes place in an alternate timeline version of the 70s, where a group of unsanctioned Nazi hunters is searching for German war criminals as they attempt to restart the movement in America. I watched. It was only 2 seasons. The second season was okay, but the first season was fantastic. And I do think you guys should go watch it. It's called Hunters, Amazon Prime, and I forget now if it's episode 7 or 8. I think it's 7, where you'll see these two faces. And I'm going to zoom in. Right there. Yep, that's me. I'm in one scene of Hunters, and I think it's episode 7, but I'm not positive. I forget. But, great show, and, you get to see your favorite one-legged guy. Now, it was weird because this other guy, if I can ever zoom it back because I'm having issues. Here we go. That guy is also a one-legged guy. His name is Eddie McGee. Now, he was in the scene with me. Remember the TV show Big Brother? You don't remember that reality show of all these people?
Oh, I think so.
They had to get thrown into a house and live
Right.
together. He was on episode 1, and I think he won it. He was the very first season. Eddie McGee, he's from Long Island. And the weird part is he is a one-legged guy, too. We were in that scene together. Eddie McGee, when he was a child, he was treated by Lisa because Lisa's a pediatric physical therapist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I did that scene. So he's an actor, obviously. He had a TV show that didn't really. I think it's on Amazon. I forget what it's called. It's almost like a Cheers type show. In fact, George Wendt was actually in it. But it never really got picked up and never really went anywhere. But I tried to get him on this show when that show came out, and we had a date, and I forget what happened. He had to cancel, but then I go on the set of that thing, and I was like, and that was the first time we met in person. Also the last, and he never came on the show. But go watch Hunters. So I wanted to throw that out there. So U.S. Weekly says that's a show to watch if you haven't seen it.
Nice.
All right, we're gonna get out of here. Anything that I missed? Anything you wanted to bring up before we go?
No, I think we're good.
All right. Peter Schwartz coming up at 1 o'clock. Knock 'em Dead Comedy. We have some public shows in March. We have a private party this week. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com to keep tabs on what we got going on, as well as info on us and how you can hire us for your event. knockemdeadcomedy.com. We're going to book some dates here at Governors for the new year. Speaking of Governors, govs.com, govs.com. See some great comedy shows here. Chris Roach and Olga Namer on New Year's Eve right here in the main room. Sean Brown and friends in the Giggle Room on New Year's. We had a great time with Sean the other day. Gino Bisconti is at McGuire's in Bohemia. And then this weekend, some of the names you'll see on the Governor's stage on the weekend. Rich Schultes, Ivory Fields, Peter Anthony, who you will see in here on Friday on this show. Conchetta Coppola, Angela La Rosa, Bonnie Scalisi, and more. So govs.com. Once again, we got Peter Schwartz coming up in a half hour. Nicholas Greystone tonight with Primal Scream at 6 o'clock. And then that's it for us until Friday. I'll be back in here with Rosie and Peter Anthony and Grace, whose last name I don't remember. My apologies, Grace. And then Friday night at 8 o'clock, Don Versations is on with Don, of course. And then that's it. And then next Monday, we return back to our regular schedule with all the shows coming back. So Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. Everybody have a great and safe New Year. Hope you have a great time. And all the best to everybody. Thank you all for watching the show this year and supporting it. Thank you to all the social media platforms where we share the show to. Thank you to Governors. Thanks to Frank and Rosie and Jeff and Mike and Diane and all of you guys, all the guests.
Paul and Ika.
Thank you, Paul and Ika. Carol, underage minor. And thank you, Carol, for the Buckies. All right. See you in a half hour with Peter. Everybody, enjoy yourselves. And, we'll see you Friday. See you.
Bye.